Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Deonte Burden, host of Change Lives. Let me get my lighting correct first. What we get hot in here with Eric. Get my lighting correct first. What I want to do is just reach out to everybody. How's it going? Again, it's Deonte Burden, host of Change Lives. Just want to reach out to everybody to recap day two of the Real Tax Mastermind workshop. I'm out here in Phoenix, Arizona, with Tempe rather. It's been an awesome mastermind class. I've learned a whole lot. With day two being here, we talk more about making money. We initially started off everything what we were talking about, how we can double our profits without adding any kind of money as far as acquiring new clients. Just things that you could do in your practice. 7 things you could do in your practice that can increase, your profits without you spending now any penny on advertising. It was an awesome day. To recap everything in general, what I'm down here for, this the Real Tax Mastermind Business Workshop. Um, they got Chauncey Hutter that's hosting the mastermind class. Chauncey is a former tax business owner, marketing expert. He's not even we're just like my speaking mastermind class. We don't really go into depth about W-2s or 1099s or anything like that. It's more so how to grow an actual tax business, how to create it, how to make it a great profit center and everything. And he's an expert in doing it. And what we're down here learning from his systems and his process he's been doing, uh, how to actually have that small practice and turn to $1 million operation, just like he came into his family's tax business, was making about 50 grand a year, and then about 5 or 6 years later, they was making over $4 million. And one thing about it, what I've just learned a lot was just being in here. It was about 25 people that were participating, and everybody was is everybody kind of like the same range, been in business 5 to 10 years, some more, some less. I've been in business 18 years, I think. Maybe one or two over 20. One young lady, one of them sitting by me yesterday, which sitting by me today also. She's had her practice in Idaho 30 years. Her and her husband own it together. But for the most part, everybody's, have some kind of tenure in their businesses. The great part about that is you was in a room with everybody with common knowledge and experiences. And the thing what that helps is it's one thing to be in a room with everyone is kind of new to certain things or everybody kind of aspiring. All of us had common successes and struggles. And that's great when you can actually bounce ideas with credible people actually doing certain things. They understand what you're talking about instead of getting generic wholesale advice from people that don't know, and that helps out a lot because again, we didn't talk anything about tax regulation, tax laws. It was just really how to grow your practices and different processes. And man, one side of you getting this information from Chauncey, but the information you get from everybody else and now about different ways, man, I learned so many new ways to make money that I hadn't even thought about. My God, it's on. I'm super excited. I'm rubbing my pockets all the way back to Atlanta. So I say all that to say is that I'm continuing to do what I always preach everybody else to do: invest in yourself. Um, a lot of times, I spoke on this yesterday. We get caught up so much in Google and YouTube, which are great because I can't put any kind of dollar amount or any time you take initiative to find out stuff. But again, Google and YouTube is free, and you're going to get free results by using them. Until you start paying your money, start getting educated, and getting that extra information, that's when you're going to have those second tier results come from everything. And that's really what I've been experiencing going to some of these different workshops and masterminds. What we were talking about again today was the 7 steps of doubling profits while spending a new dollar. Man, that got me excited. We also kind of went into a depth about different kind of systems, trying to go through my notes and everything. Get over that. And you look at, you even talk about those different, ways you can increase your profits. Because traditionally we are talking about acquiring new profits. You know how expensive it is just to pay money in advertising dollars, be it Facebook, YouTube, Google, direct mail or whatever. I mean, it can be, astronomical to try to get new clients. But if you can just go in your own house and just trim a little fat here and there, cut some costs and stuff to increase your profits, that's great to just start there. And then use the clients that you currently have, maybe add a couple of products here and there, the services that they may need, those other profit centers, use them to be, a word of mouth producer for you to bring more people. Because it's one thing to get referrals from your current clients. I mean, that's typically how most tax businesses grow. The thing of it is that when you institute a plan for them to help you grow, that's a whole nother thing. And then also reaching back to people that leave. You gonna have your people that, leave and come back or maybe stay gone for a while, reaching out to them. Hey, come on back home. Or even if you don't come back home right now, I mean, do you know somebody? Because that's even happened with me. People that have left me over the years, they still send people to me regardless of why they left. No harm, no foul. When you want to, come on back home. The door's still open. But just how to just harness those relationships that you currently have or have had to start there. And then you go into trying to, spend the money to get new people, man. It's been awesome. We had the same motivational speaker that we had yesterday, Guy Summers White, um, older gentleman, man, but he's a wealth of knowledge. And he gave me a lot of advice in terms of things that I could be doing uh, personally to help develop me as a man and as a father with the businesses and stuff, even bringing my kids in. And one great piece of advice is that he gave me was, what was that? I wrote the notes down. I got two or three tablets full of information. Ones would have. You just saying with my boys, they do things different. Uh, make sure I focus on each one of them and what they want. Make sure that I'm making each one of them a great focus on what I want to do, and make all the changes and everything I want to do incremental. Same thing I always say, but just give it a more uh, minute detail. Just bit by bit, focusing on different things with them, and just focusing on the implementation. Also, it was a real good advice because a lot of times, as a parent, you kind of maybe overdo certain things with your kids. So it's some good advice for me to get, especially with all my boys. And I always look in terms of um, things that I want to accomplish and what I do as far as building a legacy for my children. And I know everybody have different interests what to do, but I always stress to my kids like, you gonna make money for somebody else and you got your own thing right here. So and I think I'm doing on the right path with them going down there. But that was one of the key things. I had one advice because he went around the room and asked everybody, "What question do you have for me?" I'm like, "Oh, okay, this damn man charging damn $40,000 for a day of counseling. I'm gonna take damn advantage. You gonna give me one question to ask you for free." And he also, told me, focus on, with my kids how to make better decisions. Um, make it a job of keeping from making mistakes, and that's mainly by uh, teaching them how to process and make decisions, not me making a decision for them. And I also look at different models of successful business families, like the Rothschilds and everything. And personally, you have your own opinions about certain people, but uh, the process still the process. Regardless of who's doing it, the process still the process. So it's a lot you can learn from people. Was just sitting back and looking and learning with doing that. Gave a lot of other key things. One good thing was one of the people in the class asked about a key to time management, and he said concentrate on what's important, and you won't have anything that's going to be urgent. And I thought that was very important because if you concentrate what's important and not necessarily what's urgent, you take care of important stuff every day. That way, if you do that, you never had that that's going to be damn urgent because you stayed on top of everything that was important. I thought that was that was some great advice. Being an active listener, keeping a smiley face around you, kind of gives your clients, especially in this business, because you don't know if you're going to give them good news or bad news, tax business rather, and give you opportunity to uh, maybe kind of give them like a little good spirits when they sit down in that chair in front of you. Um, with hire employees, make sure you focus more on commitment than capability because you got people that may actually know how to do something, but are they going to be committed to your process? And you find people that are committed to you, they'll do a whole lot more than somebody that's actually capable because they'll stay on track with everything. I thought that was real cool. Even they gave some a lot of advice about how to hire the right people. I thought that was a real good thing he mentioned. The ads they put up that were listed. Um, Chauncey had the one where he was just saying that, hey, listen, if you're interested in this job, just instead of sending a resume, write a letter explaining why you want to work here. And the first thing you said, that was your number one screener because who the hell want to write a damn letter? So if they send you a resume, you already know they can't follow directions. That's your first screener. And then if they send you both, that's another one. They don't know how to do it. But then you can sit here and look at it. But also, for the most part, you only gonna get a handful of people to do that. So that actually know those people really, really probably want to do that job. So you really can kind of, that's just like a little self elimination Deb were doing that, and I thought that was pretty cool. But at the end of the day, I volunteered for the deep dive and to put myself on the hot seat with my practice. And man, I thought that was just super, super awesome because in my speaking mastermind class, I'm always going on the hot seat because I'm not one of the people that's so sensitive about what I do. I'm one of those folks that if it's wrong, let me get all these fresh eyes on it. And so I sat in the hot seat and we talked about my business and everything, the things I can be doing differently, man. I got energized because I probably wasn't looking at my situation, my business from the correct vantage point of the ways I can pull in. So I'm super excited about implementing some of these new strategies and ideas that I got and everything. So it's been real cool, real cool, man. So again, I just want to check in with everybody, but most important, like I tell anybody, invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. If you're serious about improving yourself, even that guy that was talking today, Summers White, he in the late 80s or 90s and stuff. You look at him and tell he was older, but because he kept using that most important muscle, your brain, he was so damn sharp. And to sit here and just give our advice and the energy and stuff like that, you gotta constantly keep learning. You gotta constantly keep learning. Don't be satisfied with what you told. Read, read, read. Invest in yourself. Improve yourself. You know, take care of your mind, your body, and all that. Everything be cool. You make money forever. You make money forever. So I just want to, just usher that challenge into everybody. Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Shit, I'm just trying to practice what I preach. I'm always telling people to do it. And I'm always doing it. That's why I'm in all these other mastermind classes. That's why I'm paying this damn money to do it. Gonna be the best pooch possible. So I'm finna just sign out. Be back in Atlanta tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon, whenever I can get a flight out of here and everything. But again, I'll be back. Changing Lives, hosted by your truly Deonte Burden. Have a great show planned for you next week. Appreciate all support. Make sure you go to the YouTube channel, subscribe to the video. Finna do a live stream on Facebook for a little bit. Speak on the same thing and everything. So just in case anybody missed me on here. But love you guys. Thanks for the support. Talk to you soon.